What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're back at the dam. It is raining a little bit, but we're still gonna try to go out here and do a little bit of fishing. So end up going and getting some worms. So I got some worms, and then also went and ran to the store and saw a great deal on some crankbaits. So we're gonna try some worms and crankbaits and see what we can get a hold of here. Now it is lightly raining. Looks like there was a front that came. Now it's like passing over. So hopefully the rain will lighten up a little bit. And then looks like may get a nice break in the rain, but it's sprinkling, is not too bad. As long as it's not like a crazy downpour, we should be good to go. So let's dive into it. All right, so last time I was here, well, I've been here a couple times, but I think the last time I was here is when that bluegill decided to yeet my hand. It cut my hand open. And I also been doing some experimentation with getting into crankbaits. Now, I've never been a real big crankbait person. Never really used any. Also, never really used like rooster tails or anything like that. But started to become a believer. Now, we do have a website, lucidlure.com. Make sure you check it out. Link will be down below in the description. And we got some glides, we got some urchins, which we call our shapeshifters. We got some worms, got some paddle tails. We got all types of baits on the website for sale, but we don't have crankbaits. So crankbaits may be something that may be coming to the website. Now, the ones I've been experimenting with haven't been any like crazy colors. I've been using like shad color, because just from doing these vlogs and looking, I've seen a lot of the fish will chase shad, and the shad are like silverish color. Usually like the other dams, they're like silver with the black dot on them, but most of the time it's just like silver. So there may be a color or a color pattern that I experiment with in the future, and might have some Lucid Lure shad coming out. Now, I like to always test, some of the stuff and make sure the colors are correct. Some of the items that we had on there, I really didn't get to do like the most testing and development, so that's why I came and I'm doing this here. But ultimately, we just enjoy fishing, so being able to be out in the water and test anything is always a plus to me. So let's see if we can get us a spot down here, get on the fish. These rocks look super slick. I think I saw these dudes last time I came. This is the same dudes. I think it's the same dudes. I think one of them is the same dude. Holy moly. This is the first time I've come when the rocks are wet. Super sketchy. Come down probably to like here. probably start off with that crank. So crankbait. Well, I got the worms here, but since I'm tying it up, I'll probably use the crank starting off. Through here. Now, I was watching a video talking about the theory of line color. What colors really disappear in the water. I'm not sure. This is kind of a clearish green color. I think it does the job. I've caught fish on it before. So start off with. Now, one thing I do gotta watch out for is this line up here. So there's a line up there, so you can't cast too high. You get snagged up there in the bait graveyard. So, gotta be mindful of that. Alright, let's get the treble out of here. Got tight enough for my liking. Yeah. So let's test this out down here and see what we're dealing with. Oh yeah. I think it looks nice. First pass. Hooked up. Got me a little bluegill. Wanted the worm. Alrighty. So that's fish number one. Alright, so the next I got is a silver, little small crankbait. I know y'all saw that giant bass that had this bait and it just jumped off. That was crazy. I didn't even feel the bite. That was wild. I didn't even feel that thing bite the bait. That was a pretty big bass. Messed up my crank too. That was a pretty decent sized bass. Try to go that same area. Just crank it through here. Yeah, I couldn't even tell. It wasn't like the bass was coming with me with the crank. So I was like, okay. That was wild. Oh, come on. Yeah, that was wild. I'm gonna have to replay that. Oh, I think I got him. Yeah, I got him again. Holy moly. Huge bass. Look at that thing. He wanted it. He wanted it. Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Look at the baddest bass, y'all. Yeah! Look at that slug! Woo! That's a big bass. That thing is huge. And he barely hooked. Alright. I'm gonna see if I can get my GoPro off and get a picture of this bass. Me and this bass. Alright, I think I'm still rolling. Alright. It's gonna be a weird angle, but look at this thing, y'all. Look at that bass. Look at that thing. Massive. Huge. I think that's the biggest one I think I've got. It's a toad. Woo! Alright, we're gonna release it. You want it? I'll put it back. You want it? Alright, these dudes said they want it. Because I was going to release it. I was going to put it back. But yeah, crazy bass. Ah! Ah! Bro. Yeah, man, I was just gonna release it, but I saw the one you caught. I was like, dang.
Yeah, bro, we twinning, bro. Yeah.
There you go, bro.
Fucking massive.
Dude, this shit is crazy big.
You want a picture with it?
Oh, sure. I got my camera.
Yeah.
I was trying to get it with my GoPro, but I was like, oh, no, it's gonna look goofy.
No, I want to GoPro myself, bro. Bro, this has got to be like 10 pounds.
I don't know if it's 10 pounds.
Cool 5 pound, huh?
Probably 5
Yeah.
pounds.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it, bro.
He is massive. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, no problem. So, let's see if we can find another one hiding in here. And that was caught on this silver crankbait. And that thing was barely hooked, bro. It was barely hooked in there. The first time it jumped, it threw the hook. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna get that thing again. Then the second time it came back, if it is the same one, I was like, whoa. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, that was wild. I felt something else bite this thing. Yo, there's gotta be like 3 or 4 pretty decent sized bass hanging out in this thing. And because I'm just such a noob with this crankbait, I'm feeling them hit, but I'm not yanking it to set it because I'm not used to using a crankbait. So, or I feel like I'm stuck. I'm not like snatching the thing. But yeah. Definitely gonna say that was the PB one right there. That was bigger than the one that I caught last week, for sure. For sure. Alright. So, just met up with the dudes that gave the fish to and measured it. So I got some good dimensions on it. And now we're gonna switch spots. There's a guy down there striper fishing, which is chill. I got no problems with it, but I'm gonna get a change of scenery. Hopefully there's something lurking over here that'll eat a crank bait. So this is a little bit calmer water. It's not as much as the flow is over there. So we'll see. Now I have lost a glide over here, so I gotta bear that in mind too. But this one should be fine. Looked like something hit it as soon as it hit the water. Now this one don't dive that deep, so it's almost like a top water, to be honest. Let's see. Hook up something else. So we got bluegill, bass, and yellow bass. Those are 3 species for today so far. That's probably gone too. Yep. He gone. Slide this bobber up so that the worm could get a little bit deeper into the water column. Getting towards the end of our worms. Let's put another one on. Alright. Cast that out. We can get a hold of. Now that thing should drift to the bottom basically now, because I moved that bobber up pretty high. Yep, we're hooked up. Another one of these yellow bass. Look at it. Another yellow bass. This is also a small one. It's not that big one. He didn't even look like he was hooked. He was barely hooked. I don't even think he was hooked. Alright. I don't even think he was hooked. I don't even know how I reeled him in, because there was no... I think he was flesh hooked. Like he went to try to get this, and then the hook grazed him enough to pull him in to shore. Yeah, so it seems like these things are just chilling out at the bottom, because it's almost like as soon as this thing drifts towards the bottom, they like snag it up. Seems like it's just a bunch of little baby yellow bass and some bluegill that are down there hanging out. It's definitely like a school of both. definitely a school of both of them. And they just dissolved completely after I tried to put it on a hook. There's like nothing there. They'll still bite it though. But I'm just surprised it dissolved so much into like nothing. Oh wow. Yeah, this one may not get any bites because there really wasn't anything there. It probably came off the hook when I casted it out. It was not that much, to be honest. Yeah, it was not that much worm. Yeah, I'm not surprised about that one. So I took this thing out and it just like vanished. It caught on a rock. It caught on this rock. Okay. Thread, worm through, like, yeah. And then we're going to cast it out yet again. Something was trying to run off with. Oh, that's weird. Huh, that was very weird. I guess whatever was down there got it. It like moved just a little. So I was like, oh, nothing got it. But I guess it did. It was odd. Okay. See if we can cast this one out a little further. We have been casting it out. Alright, so we out there now. Yeah, we out there. Something out there definitely wanted it. Just grabbing it. But I wasn't able to hook it. I tried. Yeah, just couldn't get the hook set. Alright, let's see if we got any more worms. Oh, it's back out there. Basically mud at this point. Alright, so let's see if we can go way back out there again. Something out there wanted it. I just couldn't set the hook. Did I set the hook that time? I think I did. I think I set the hook that time. Whatever this is. Oh, it's a bluegill. Okay. There's a bluegill chilling way out there. Another bluegill. Very pretty bluegill, by the way. And it was just chilling out there. Nice little guy. Very pretty colors. Thanks, dude. And got to keep my worm pieces. So that's sick. Alright. So I go to that same spot. Oh no, I thought there was. Alright. Well, I think that may be the end of this fishing trip. Caught that bass, caught some bluegill, caught some yellow bass. I think that was a largemouth that we caught earlier. Haven't caught a smallmouth yet this season, but yeah, those were all. Very nice trip. And shout out to the dude who caught the other one. I've seen him around a couple of times, so I'm pretty sure our paths will cross. Completely forgot his name. And if I think of one, I'll probably butcher it. So, my bad, bro, if you're watching. But, yeah. That was a pretty decent day, especially since it was raining and nasty when it started off. But, yeah, we will see. Now it's time to make the hike back to the car. Alright. Well, I will see you guys on the next one. Keep fishing. Peace.